Hi, my name is Tracy. I'm 54 years old, married, 2 children, a son who is 25 and a daughter who's 21. We have moved around the United States and actually outside of the country for my husband's job. And every 2 years we moved. So that was my job. When we moved back here to Nebraska, I started my own business, new home constructions. So I've been doing that for the last couple of years and it's been wonderful. On June 3rd of 2024, I was diagnosed with triple negative stage 2 breast cancer. And here I am. I have 3 more treatments to go and I'm feeling good. On June 3rd, I got a call from my doctor saying that some blood work that I had came back saying that I had cancer. Breast cancer was very specific. I had a mammogram planned. I do a mammogram every year since I've been 35. Also followed up with ultrasounds and MRIs, and I've done it every year. So I thought I was doing exactly what I should have been doing every year. When I got that call, I knew. I'm like, it is not a false positive. In my heart, I felt like I have it. It was followed up by a mammogram, ultrasound, and MRI within the next couple of days, and we knew for sure. Then I went and had a biopsy done, and then they told me what kind it was. It was triple negative, which they cannot treat with hormones because it is not a hormone-treated cancer. So we started right away. I had a port put in, and it was just like boom, 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 right in a row. I mean, we just started, and because it is an aggressive cancer, so you have to treat it and start right away. It was life-altering. Like my whole world stopped. June 3rd, my whole world upside down. I didn't want to say anything to anybody until we knew what kind it was. So I think that was the hardest, is not telling my extended family and friends that, I had cancer until I knew what kind it was. I could not tell my kids. My daughter was home from college and I was upset and I had to tell her. She came in and she's like, "What's wrong?" And I'm like, "Well," and then I told her. And she was a rock. She's still my rock. Husband, kind of iffy on some days, My son, I couldn't tell him till I found out what kind it was because he's more emotional and I just didn't want to. And he lives away. He's in Kentucky. And then once I got the diagnosis of what kind it was, I just went and told everybody. And I will tell you, like, I'm still emotional about it, but telling my brother was like the hardest. It was weird because I'm the oldest out of 5. So having to tell them was terrible. It was terrible. But I'm good now. Everybody's good. It was hard to tell everybody. But I thought that part was hard, and then it just progressively things were harder. And I hate asking for people for help. And it is still today a struggle because I can't ask for help. And it's just my personality. And it's probably from moving all these years. And, I always looked at myself like, I got it. Everything is a challenge to me. I'm very competitive. And to ask for help has been the hardest out of everything. The chemo, anything. Losing my hair, my eyebrows, my eyelashes is nothing compared to asking someone for help, because I always feel like I can do it. And I was always the person to help anybody else in the family. And I keep both sides of our family together. I do all the holidays. I do everything. So it was like, all of a sudden, I'm like, I can't. And now I need that help. And that is probably one of my huge hurdles that I still daily am trying to overcome. The doctors all told me when I started chemo that day 17, I was gonna lose my hair. And I was like, okay, all right. And you try to wrap your head around, day 17, no, I'll keep going. But then I did look on my calendar and I'm like starting to mark off, okay, my daughter's birthday's here. I'm gonna keep my hair until there. Like I had control over it. But in a panic, I took my daughter and my husband and we went down to a hair place. And I wanted to pick out a wig that looked like me before I lost it. And that was the goal that day. And again, it's the first time you go through this, so you don't know. And I walked into the store, we had an appointment, a little bit of rudeness, and you're very nervous and you're very upset, and all these emotions are going on, and you don't need that on top of dealing with this stuff. But we waited around, and then finally someone came and helped us, and they did try a couple wigs on, and I ended up panic buying 2 real hair wigs, 2 ones that they told me would work better with a baseball cap, because I am a ponytail baseball cap person, and I bought them all. Luckily, I could do that, and I went home with them. And then all of a sudden, on day 17, I started losing, and it wasn't shedding like they said. It was chunks of hair, and I thought I was prepared for it because I kept telling myself I was going to lose it, I'm going to lose it, but you're never prepared for that to happen. It is devastating feeling, and I was freaking out because it was my daughter's 21st birthday weekend, and I was supposed to go out to the bars and be happy and all this stuff, and I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. So that morning, I was just a blubbering mess, and I happened to, when we went to the hospital, they gave me a list, the lady gave me a list of hair places around Omaha, and I thought the only place was the place I already bought the wigs. And I did not want to go back there because of how I was treated. I was so upset that morning because of that part. I was like, I can't go there and have them shave my head. They have no compassion. What am I going to do? And I begged my husband to shave my head. He couldn't do it. So I went on the list, and the lady told me Tracy is like the best. And so my husband and I, no appointment, got in the car. It was 11 o'clock, drove over, and I was just praying that she was there. And I waited, she had someone in there, and we walked in, and just the warmest, best person in the world. She's wonderful. And I'm like, it's falling out. And she was very compassionate, looked at my hair. She's like, I can shave it today for you. And I'm like, I can't have you do it today. I need my kids here. And she goes, that's okay. I'll come in on Sunday. I'll come in tomorrow. How about 11 o'clock? She's an angel. We came in, both kids, my husband, and it was a wonderful experience. She just made me feel so much better. My kids filmed it. We were laughing, joking. She kind of did a little mohawk when she was doing it. It was wonderful. And I thought, how could someone make such a terrible situation into something that we celebrated? And I got to celebrate my daughter's birthday with a shaved head, and I looked badass. So much easier for me to get through everything, you know? I mean, not only does this look real, I mean, nobody knows. I mean, if I don't want them to know, I wear the wig. If I'm not feeling up to it, I don't. I just love coming to see Tracy because, I mean, and I didn't know that you washed and styled, and you're just like a one-stop shop. I mean, you are. I mean, for me, you know, I love coming here. I mean, because every time I just feel so much better after I leave. It's like I get my wig back and it's all fresh and bouncy. I mean, it's better than my real hair, you know? It's just awesome. And people always comment on my hair now. No one ever commented before I lost hair, ever. And now I get compliments all the time, and I'm like, do I tell them it's a wig? And my daughter's like, you should tell them it's a wig. And I'm like, no, I mean, you know, if you're walking in Hy-Vee and, oh, I just gotta say your hair is gorgeous. Well, I'm not gonna say the full story to them. I'm like, thank you. And I just walk away, and it makes me feel so much better that it looks real and no one knows, you know? A couple times I have said it's a wig, and they're like, what? And they're just shocked, you know, because it does. It looks wonderful. I feel good in it all the time. And I have a ponytail wig that I wear a lot too, because I do ponytail and hat, and my kids tell me all the time. Sometimes I look at you and I forget you have cancer. They say that all the time to me. So I love it. I love to be able to be, you know, and you can play around with it too and have fun with it. So, which I used to change my color all the time. So this is wonderful that I can come here and change my hairstyle or get a different wig or whatever. This is a blip in my life, this cancer, but Tracy's gonna be forever in my life. Right. When I first came to see Tracy that day, And I said, I don't know about being bald. And I'm so upset and just probably bumbling out a bunch of stuff that didn't make sense. And she goes, oh, like me? And she lifted up her wig. And me and my husband were like, because we didn't know it was a wig. It was, and it just immediately set us at ease. And we were like, okay, tell us, what should we do? She's just a wonderful person and love you to death.